Alright, back to Hyrule Warriors. We've still got 2 Guardians to catch, and thanks to democratic input from the chat last time, we've got an objective tier list of the champions, with Daruk strongly at the top, and then, of course, Urbosa, and then Mipha and Revali, they're okay. Well, Mipha's okay. Anyways, I think I've got a couple little side missions to do first. Urbosa's training, got it. Just gotta clear up every last thing. Oh nice, we already got a new damage buff. This is probably good for something, but you probably have to know what first.
Can we start eating already? Not half bad.
So something I have heard is that Mipha is really fun to play. So she got that going for her at least. Another thing I've heard about, I haven't looked into it because I don't want spoilers, but there was an article going around saying, don't buy Age of Calamity for the story, it's not what you want. And really, obviously I don't know exactly what they're saying because I don't want to actually look into it. And it's probably just clickbait or something, but it reeks to me of that thing of like, oh, it doesn't have key vital plot points, so it's not important, like how people say to skip filler even if it's good for like character or something like that. People just have a very weird mentality when it comes to consuming media. Like things have to be, I mean, even just saying important doesn't really sound right. It's more than that. It's this really unhealthy, like, we have to optimize the consumption kind of thing. I really love how stupid the air combos are in this game. Like, more games should be less cowardly and willing to just let you kind of float as you do regular attacks. We don't need physics. Hey Marvin, how's it going? Man, it'd be really cool if there was a Zelda game with a character like this who actually got, like, meaningful on-screen action. It's such a shame how wasted these champions are. Are air combos superior, like, in-game, or are you just saying you like them better? Because if they're better, that would make sense, because it is kind of hard to get in the air, but there's lots of mechanics based around that, like the paraglider and wall jumping and stuff. And yeah, there really is a lot to this game. Like, it's from people who know better than me, they say that there's a lot going that should just be in Musous in general, which is cool to hear. So yeah, replaying Digital Devil Saga 2. I'm not really familiar with any games in that series, but hope you're having fun. Oh, finally, I got a weapon for Zelda that has a useful ability. Took a while. Hydro Melon. Alright, that was a pretty minor side quest. Got a couple more things to clean out, and then we'll see where it goes. Oh, we're getting more just from doing that. Alright. I can handle that. Oh, can't do this one yet. What else we got? Can't do this yet. Still can't do this. What's this? Anti-lightning training, right. They got the anti-element missions. I could be like checking shops to get the items I need to do these side things, but I just figure I'll get them as I need them. It's the game you're playing is Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, but with a plot that can't be summarized in one run-on sentence. Well, that sounds good. Something I've noticed, I already done it on camera a bit, but you can double tap the triggers to make the mini guardian dash. So that's something. That's tech. Loading screen tech. I really want to give a good listen to this music because the OST is huge, and I really want to know, because I'm really curious, because Breath of the Wild, it has the potential to do more with its music because it's actual live instruments, which is still pretty rare for Zelda, unfortunately. And it's something I've been really wanting more of for a really long time, but Breath of the Wild opted to have very minor music for the sake of its environmental storytelling. Oh yeah, so I gotta pay attention for when there's like metal boxes and stuff to use too. But yeah, it's just nice. There's like 4 hours of music, and it has to be actual music because it's such a combat-focused game. There's no grace to the Magnesis attacks. Although it does make sense that her Magnesis thing would have lightning. I mean, all of it has lightning by the looks of it, but magnets and lightning are a good match. Am I going to use this disaster lesbian to suplex Ganon into the ground? We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll have Ganondorf as a final boss, and the reason why he's in such a bad state in the Breath of the Wild 2 trailers because of the suplex he had to endure. I wonder how many of these little mini maps there are and how many of them are repeated, because I guess they do have the advantage of there being a whole bunch of assets for them to just use for free. Like they could, in theory, probably make an infinite number of unique maps just because they have Breath of the Wild's entire open world. She is a queen, I think literally. I think that they have a monarchy. Oh, that's cool. I love that the enemies have these little like almost cinematic things you can do if you time these runes right. Well, there we go, mastered Magnesis. Oh yeah, I should actually give her a better weapon. Oh, a spear, so that should be something different. I hear Link has 3 different styles of combat, which is still nothing compared to like 500 different styles he had in Hyrule Warriors 1, but you take what you can get. What Muso have you played, Marvin? Oh, I hear an R2D2, a little whistle. Right, it's gonna remind me to fuse weapons when I get the chance. That's nice of them. Alright, so she's equipped with something with good strength, but no ability. What have I got? Ooh, attack speed. I always like these because it actually means the animation has to get faster. My dream is always for them to actually get like absurdly fast, like cartoonishly fast, but that barely ever happens, unfortunately. Alright, this one's a pretty reliable one, I'd say, because it's all about getting tons of KOs as is. So this one's something that's worth investing in. Ooh, this will give me battle XP. Nice. Win a little bonus. 3% ain't much, but again, you take what you get. It is kind of a shame with such a small weapon inventory, you're gonna probably have to get rid of stuff that might end up being really useful. That's not ideal, but that's how things go sometimes. Oh, before I forget, I gotta switch Link's outfit, because I have completely forgotten to do that the entire time. I thought there was more clothes on this one, honestly. The helmet does actually fit pretty well, but might be time for just this. I got no pants, unfortunately. You're right, 3% is better than 0%. It's infinitely better, in fact. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. I actually never played any Dynasty Warriors game. I've heard that at least the main ones are really good. Like, a lot of Muso spin-offs are just spin-offs, so they're not on the same level. So it'd be interesting to give that a go sometime. Unleash one side of the attack, like how they phrase that. You like Dirge of Cerberus's combat as well? I mean, I can't judge. I rented that game, but I didn't get very far because the concept of, like, a shooting game in any capacity was well beyond me at the time. Oh, this would have been the one to use for the 50% lightning reduce thing on, I guess. I just assumed that if I just use up lots and lots of cooking things, then something good will happen, because usually games reward you for just arbitrarily interacting with every single mechanic. Wow, this is really going all in on the lightning right away. Okay, let's see if we get some... No, these are so hard to aim, I think, honestly. Because you have to be aiming right at them, because it's such a... It's not an AoE like pretty much every other ability is. Oh geez, Wizrobe now too? Were electric moblins even a thing in Breath of the Wild, now that I think about it? I don't really remember, but Breath of the Wild had a problem where there was too much stuff that just didn't stick out. Like, obviously not a single dungeon sticks out, because why would it? The only thing I remember from the main dungeons is getting stuck on one of them because they expected you to use like a you had to light a torch on fire, and the main way to do it was to fire arrows, like light the tip of your arrow on fire and then move to fire it at the torch through bars or something like that. And it just wasn't really something that I was mechanically used to or expecting. Use Bufu. How would I use Bufu? Yeah, see, like the bomb, I didn't really hit it there, but it was a big enough explosion to land the weak spot anyways. I just noticed that they totally stop the timer whenever you use those cinematic attacks. That's nice. That's very thoughtful of them to do that. God, that like shark leap spin attack thing is so neat. No, that one missed. Darn it. God, yeah, no, it's so tricky to get going with this one specific rune. Yeah, man, I do not like that. The AoE is bigger than I thought because the lightning actually reaches a lot further than it looks, but still. Onyx, we're not going to the bird anytime soon. I'm sorry to tell you, we're going to Mifa first. That's the tier list. You're gonna have to live with it. I'm not a coward. I went with Daruk first. That's way more brave. Oh, you can totally destroy the tree. Well, destroy is a strange term for what's happening right now, but it's cool. The environment's still destructible. Dash damage attack. Like, these are so specifically. Dash attack damage, sorry. These ethereal stones actually look like the magic from Ocarina of Time, how they were in crystals. The only thing is that the bottom left part of the crystal is imperfect. Daruk is not basic. Also, how is Revali not basic? They're all basic. Zelda characters aren't complicated. Alright, let's see if any of those items let me do any of these last little yellow bits and bobs. Looking like no. Oh, wait, does that mean I can do it? Yes. Sweet. Shocking design choices. Oh, am I gonna get a piece of clothing? Nice. I thought it was good.
Not bad, huh?
Also, man, getting a new attack with Urbosa is gonna be exciting every single time. Rubber helm. Oh, this is gonna look lame. Oh well. Part of fashion is sacrifice. God. Fashion disaster Link, it's canon. Alright, it's time to get Mipha. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I guess you get to choose your partner, but Link's always going to be the main lead. Alright, I guess I'll focus on whoever at the lowest level. I guess that maybe the level is kind of hard though, and I should just use money to level them. I'm overthinking this already. Yep, Onyx is the person that I bully. Well, I bully everyone I know. That's what friendship's all about. Oh, and I should try out his other weapon now, too. Got a little spear. Oh, but it's a wooden spear. I need a better spear than that to start off. I can bully you if you want, Marvin.
The long-lived Zora, who could traverse rivers and lakes with ease, lived in Lanayru.
Man, Zora really are just elves that swim, huh? Like, they live a long time and everything. Instead of being one with trees, they're one with water.
With the power to heal others' wounds, was selected to pilot divine beast Varuta. Accompanied by Link and the rest
Yeah, and I guess Mipha just be out there being a necromancer.
to Zora's domain, where she was granted an audience with King Dorephan.
I thought King Dorephan was the one who was narrating this.
Mipha, pilot the divine beast.
Oh, King Dorephan is this person. I'm used, because all the Hyrule Kings have D names, I'm pretty sure, like Daphnes and stuff like that.
With your permission, of course.
Dorephan does sound like a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype.
Be a dangerous mission. Piloting the divine beast against the darkness. And I understand that the knight who will seal that darkness has not yet appeared.
That is true.
I must refuse. I cannot send my daughter into such peril.
But
Your Majesty! I bring news!
I'm glad they give me enough freedom to make Link look hideous in any cutscene I choose. The king dies of fashion disaster?
you have not changed. This creature is a guardian?
I hope they give this thing an actual name sooner rather than later, unless I missed it. Because,
Monsters on Ploymus Mountain,
like,
marching this way.
calling it R2-D2 is accurate, but an actual name would be nice.
My father.
His Majesty is leading the army to intercept. He thought the prince was here with you.
Sidon is missing.
Oh yeah, Sidon is one of the only characters that is from the present day that's going to appear in this game. Sidon and Link. Guardian Iatos. Isn't that a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Sidon, you must watch over the domain.
Highness.
Yeah, you think you can trick me. Oh, new character, time to try. Ooh, wow, I was not expecting that from her, honestly. And she can just summon water, which I guess is no less ridiculous than summoning lava, so... Yeah, man, this actually feels really good. Those are some fast trident combos. This is actually one of the songs from Breath of the Wild I do remember because a remix of it plays when you fight against the Divine Beast. Ooh! She got like a carpet bomb, Kyrie style nuke with her bombs. This is a fun character. The people on the internet were right, they didn't lie to me. Alright, now what's her signature thing? Ooh, she can like teleport? No, I'm not quite getting this yet. Yeah, I assume that her special technique involves these little spumes of water, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking at. Oh wow, her healing power is high level. I wonder if she can actually like heal captains and stuff like that in normal gameplay. That'd be neat. Ooh, okay, so it looks like when she's standing near these water spumes, then she can do a special move. That's neat. Okay, her ice thing didn't do anything, unless I have to trigger it with her special maybe. Let's see. That's... the slow motion makes that really satisfying. She is very similar to Ruto in Hyrule Warriors, the first Hyrule Warriors. Ah. Man, it's a good thing that the environmental effects don't work exactly like they do in Breath of the Wild, or this entire field would just be electricity. See, and like, this is the kind of music I want to just hear when playing normally in a Zelda game. I don't want to have to be fighting a certain boss fight. And she's so fast. Yeah, this might be my main character. Alright, so if we got a baby Sidon in this too. I know baby Sidon was in the DLC, so we're gonna be reaching a point where there's a baby Guardian and a baby Sidon. So if they get even one more baby, that's gonna be a bit much.
Abosa, easily done. Rifa, I will try. Of course. Rifa, I will try. Here. You won.
Yeah, honestly, like her moves are pretty like basic. There's nothing super crazy so far, so I don't totally understand her special mechanic. But everything just is really fast, strong, and functional. I see a health bar, but nothing to lock onto. Oh, there we go. No? Okay, I don't know what's going on with her ice. Man, she shreds the armor too. Like, she's got everything going for her.
I cannot fail.
And her X move when she's dashing doesn't even break from momentum. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Problem. Pokemon White's OST blew you away. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised how amazing Pokemon's music is because I never hear anyone talk about it. Like, the designs and music of Pokemon are pretty much consistently top notch. Like, obviously, every time they've got some bad stuff, like, there's always like a Pokemon everyone hates, that kind of thing, but it's really strong overall. You know, swimming on land is really cool and more people should do it. It's cowardly that people don't do this more. Man, if they have interplay between elements, and I'm pretty sure they don't, then Urbosa and Mifa would be such a busted good combo. Because they both have great moves, and then in theory their abilities would play off each other.
Be still.
Oh, I thought her thing was going to be like a super fast multi-rush type thing like in Kingdom Hearts. Oh man, she even has the best air attacks.
Be still.
Maybe this is going to be a linear thing. I'm going to have to be red pilled on, Kimari, what? Rivali. And like he's going to end up having amazing abilities or something. You think Gen 7's OST was lackluster? Honestly, I couldn't say for sure. I haven't really sat down and listened to the OSTs consciously aware of like an individual thing. 'Cause I usually listen to Pokemon music in like collections, like every gym leader theme, every wild battle theme, every town theme, that kind of thing, compilations like that. So I can't say if Gen 7 overall has a weak OST. What I can say is Gen 8 has the amazing, insane bass slash wolf howl combo of the Legendaries theme with Zacian and Zamazenta. You have to be insane to make a song like that, and I'm glad someone is insane to make a song like that. God, this is such a handy thing to just clear out stuff while running towards an objective too. Like, man, it's just really handy, fun character. Hey, he's on fire. It's doing a little dance. Oh, geez. Okay, there's lots of stuff on the map. Gotta get some orders. Where are you? You go here. You go... No, you're me. You go here. Maybe I should send them to the furthest away ones. So they're gonna be just whacking away anyways. There we go. Finally got a Flurry Rush. I think the first one of this entire stream. Hasn't been doing very good in terms of that. I feel like these stages are probably still balanced, so you can just play as one character and beat them. But maybe the harder stuff you have to start really paying attention and switching around. Because like it was added in post. It wasn't part of the original Hyrule Warriors. It was added with either the Legends version or even just the definitive version. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, it wasn't intended to be there originally, so they didn't rebalance that, I'm sure. Uh-oh, wait, if the Zora Captain dies, do I lose? Like, I'm not even sure which one's on the verge of defeat. Oh, I was out of range, damn it. I'm not using her unique ability at all. I really should try and, like, figure out what the deal is there. Oh, is it a separate aerial move? That makes sense. Okay, wait, I just did something insane, but I couldn't really see because of the camera. Oh, okay, I can go towards that one. I think Link's going to that anyways, so... don't like the sound of that. Alright, Link's already almost there, so... I think he'll be able to make it. Man, I really wish they'd bother to invest in giving some costumes to non-Link characters instead of using these assets. Also, I guess this makes it canon that all the clothes you find in the game, Link actually owned all along. It was just his stuff. You're just rediscovering all of these things. Well, I guess except for the clothes that you can get multiple copies of. But that's not much. I guess if there was ever any time to try a new weapon for Link, it would have been when he's not even the character I'm focusing on. I should have known that you'd get to play as Mipha in the Mipha recruit stage because you play as the other champions in the other stages. Oh no, I lost a captain? Man. Alright, well, it's time to switch back. And I guess I got Link to deal with that red patch right there. Hey, I finally have a use for a fire rod. Owned. Look at that. God, that's so cool. Oh, hey, did I get an ice rod? No. Wait. No. Darn it. Could have really gone for an ice rod. No, it's not going to work out. Digital Devil Saga is one of your favorite game OSTs? I've heard a bit of that kind of music. It's not like a huge favorite of mine, but I like most kinds of music anyways. Oh, so you know, in Hyrule Warriors, they had a fairy that would talk for Link. I think her name was actually Proxy. Was that like Proxi? But yeah, whenever Link was in trouble, she would say like, "Link's in trouble, come help him," like that kind of thing. But Link doesn't have anyone to speak for him this time. Like I thought maybe even the mini guardian would be that, but it doesn't seem like it. So it's interesting. 'Cause, like they still have to notify me, but maybe it'll be like Zelda's like, "Link is in trouble, go help him," or something like that. You know, I don't think I found a single Korok seed since I played the demo. I don't even know what Korok seeds do, but I wonder if they give you more inventory, actually, because it seems weird how limited your inventory space is. So usually Link is just meant to be a self-insert character, but Breath of the Wild is actually unique in that you can find Link's journal hidden in Hyrule Castle. Or is it Link's journal? No, it's someone else's journal. But the idea is this Link is silent because of the burden he's under of being the chosen hero. So he's worried about like screwing up things and looking bad, that kind of thing. There's actually another thing, which is that in the Japanese version of Breath of the Wild, all of the quest logs and stuff are written in first person. So it's like Link's thoughts on the quest, but they're all changed to third person in English. But also in that regard, I don't think it's ever been canonically mute, because I'm pretty sure it's always just like you're supposed to imagine him talking. Like there are usually little minor dialogue options, nothing like that makes actual meaningful choices, just stuff like do you want to help me? Yes, or very yes, that kind of thing. Yeah, this is actually like the first Link to really have a character, which, well, no, that's not fair, because like Wind Waker Link, for example, is a bit more characterized despite not speaking. It varies from game to game, and there actually are some dialogue choices that impact cutscenes in Zelda Spirit Tracks from Nintendo DS. Wait, I just missed that text box. Did Mipha say sleeping with the fishes? Oh yeah, to contextualize the comment from the chat. Yeah, no, Jack is it's not like Jack work. He's canonically mute. That's J-A-K, if that's not clear. Oh, look at the little Sidon. Just gonna beat that entire little Lionel. What a glow up from Zelda 1, honestly. Whoa, jeez. Okay, they're still aggressive, just like in Breath of the Wild. Wait, does her special move heal? Because that would make sense, but that's interesting. Oh, that's a shame that it's just the same stock special move for the weak point slash, because in Breath of the Wild, if you got behind the Lionel when it was weakened, you could ride it. And that would have been a neat thing to see with all the different characters. Maybe Link specifically can do it. I'm not really sure what just happened. It's cool that even the bosses have weak spots though like this, where you still are encouraged to use the runes at the right time. Don't remember that move. I really want to know how Mipha's Cryonis is supposed to work, because I feel like I'm missing something there. Is it just a set of aerial attacks? Because the aerial attacks are rad. Jeez, it follows you. Oh, I dodged it. That's rad. Yeah, I've played Jack 2, since that's the, just happened to be the one that I had at my local store at the time when I had a PlayStation 2. So I've seen the intro where Daxter says for him to, for the first time to ever to say something, and he says, "I'm gonna kill Praxis." It's really funny to me how edgy Jack 2 apparently gets from Jack 1. I've wanted to get the HD collection for a long time, but I just never did, and now I'm here. Who would win in a death battle between Breath of the Wild, Link, and Roxas? Normally, with a Zelda game versus a Kingdom Hearts game, I would be inclined to say that the Kingdom Hearts character would win, but this is a Link's canonical strength. Link in Breath of the Wild is absurd at just eating things and murdering things and being fashionable. Those are his three main skills. That's where he has 3 brain cells, and that's where they all go.
But still, I am proud. What a brave little brother I have.
Oh, and there's his smile. Some really dark knowledge that I have from an old tweet quite a long time ago is how Sidon is presumably a pun, because his thing is that he strikes poses and stuff, and if you put that together, he's Pose Sidon. But yeah, I think Roxas could put up a pretty good fight against Link. He could probably beat any Link besides this one, but this Link is too strong.
What is that?
All right, sweet. Got another champion under the belt. Ooh, is this a boomerang? It is. Cool. So it's a boomerang style. Actually, I don't... Oh, yeah, because boomerangs were an item, like how you can use the bow in this. So in Hyrule Warriors 1, you had, like, I'm pretty sure you had a hook shot, bombs, boomerang, and bow. That sounds right. So this will be the first time there's an actual boomerang style. That'd be neat. Unless it just works with a sword. That'd be a huge shame. Ooh, why is this one sparkling? Because it's fusion material. Great. I'm almost getting too many of these weapons. Like, I guess I just have to not care about any of them and just feed them into my other weapons. Oh, nice. Another hat. Alright, we need to control Rudania, I believe? No, Rudania is the... Yeah, because that's Darunia being mutated into Rudania. What is it? Is it Ruta? Man, my memory sucks. It's Varuta, isn't it? Which could be Laruto from Wind Waker. Or it could be... Oh, you need to play as him? No. I do know from the trailers that the king is a playable character.
Could it be?
Raw. I was approached by a friend after my last stream asking why I kept calling things raw and asking if I meant that in the context of uncooked meat. So, just so you know, there's people out there. We do live in a society. Wait, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't match the last cutscene at all. Alright. Now what can you do? Frozen Blast? Whoa. It's like a sniper? Man. What a neat thing. Oh, you can aim, I think. It doesn't really do anything different, but neat. Fling upward. And so intercept is different. The fire divine beast, which is Rudania, it could like catch things with its hand. I never actually used that, so I try and use this one and see what happens. And what else have I got? Ooh, I like this. The targeting thing. Neat. Oh, and it just comes right back? Oh no, there's the recharge. I'm used to, when a bunch of icons are on screen like this, I expect those to fill up with a gauge or something. These things, the screen's a bit dark, but luckily I have that targeting thing if need be. Oh, this was just made for this. Owned. Wait, oh wait, just checking the chat. Anytime a game does something like this, it reminds you of the mech stages in Sonic Adventure 2. Honestly, that's almost not very fair. I'm fine with the mech stages in Sonic Adventure 2, but they're not anything special. I wonder, can I keep firing? No, I can't. Okay. I gotta use this once I start it. Man, they don't even care about making it look, like, respectable when they go flying from these attacks. They just kind of, like, set vertical speed up, and then it goes up. I guess because it looks like you freeze them when you do that, but it's just silly. Oh man, you know, there really should have been a Divine Beast Megazord or something like that. Just fuse them together like they're a Bionicle. It sure is lucky all this damage that you caused healed in 100 years. So I guess I should be trying to catch those explosive barrels that they send flying at me. I honestly just very rarely notice them. Elephant go Neum? I mean, I guess relatively speaking it's going fast. Oh, so it's just a shield. Eh, kind of boring. No, they're too fast for me. I got a plan. Big dumb laser. It goes on too long, honestly, because it defeats everything in one blow. Oh, look at that N64 lake. Or puddle, I guess. Look at that. It's so jagged. And that bloom. These are unironically weapons of mass destruction. Like, it probably is not worth stopping Ganon if you have to destroy your entire... Is Hyrule a continent or a province or what? Oh wait. Most people don't know what a province is. A state, like in the United States.
Pardon?
Nature is healing. We're returning to the puddles of the N64 era. We have to embrace tradition. The world was not ready for high polygon puddles with HDR and whatever other special effects there are that exist in this day and age. Oh, so I can still advance when I'm blocking. So that's good. I feel like I'm not doing enough damage anymore, though. Oh, I gotta use melee attacks, too. I forget about that. Owned. Not really, though. Okay, I'm losing health fast at this point. These are weak weapons of mass destruction. They can't take that many lightning bolts to the face. Luckily, this attack just makes you invincible. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so the shield actually auto-blocks the attacks. That's a cute use of the auto-targeting.
This attack proves your point. We are woefully unprepared.
So yeah, no, Mipha did all that.
Against the Calamity. The Zora will face this peril head on. We must.
But flying creatures, where?
We all share this land of Hyrule. So all of us must do our part. Mipha.
Listen, Mipha is a healer. That means I trust her to be judge, jury, and executioner. If you can trust a healer to heal, you can trust them to kill. That's just how it goes.
You will become the pilot of the divine beast, Vamota. On one condition. You must promise to come back safely.
Yep, it'll take 100 years, but Sidon will be soon become a finely aged himbo.